Hello and welcome to Life Writing with CJ. Joining me in observance of National Wellness Month for this matter segment is Jamie Dukes, a Navy veteran and avid cyclist. What's going on, Jamie?
Hey, what's going on, Chris?
Thanks so much for participating. I'm going to thank you again several times over.
And thank you for reaching out to me.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as you were like, oh yeah, sure. I think that's what you said. Sure.
Yeah,
I was like,
just like that too.
oh, did he just, he said, sure. Let's go. National Wellness Month, as you know, it is loaded with all types of, you know, healthy habit related things, right? It's filled with a lot of activities and such. Cycling is definitely one of them.
Yes,
So
it
when
is.
I remembered, I'm like, hold up. I know a few folks who are, like I said, an avid cyclist or what have you, we bike. See, I bike, right? I
It's a
bike.
difference.
No. There's a stark difference. There's a stark difference. So don't even downplay. How did you become a cyclist?
Honestly, because of health. Um,
Oh,
about maybe about 4 or 5 years. Well, probably about 5 years ago. Um, I started getting numbness and tingling in my legs, my ankles and stuff.
oh,
And I started seeing, swelling. So I was retaining some water and stuff. I had gained probably about 30 pounds within a year.
wow.
And, I went to my VA provider. They did the lab test.
Uh huh.
Came back, the A1C had went in 1 year from 5.4 to like 7.5. So it actually went into type 2 diabetes,
Right.
passing pre-diabetes. Uh, my cholesterol was high.
Uh huh.
My blood pressure, I think when he told me about it, it was like 130 over 101. In a nutshell, basically, I just was unhealthy at the time.
Right. Right.
I had stopped working out, just stopped doing anything because, life, family and everything like that. You come home, you just want to sit down, eat, watch some
Mhm.
television and stuff. You just stop doing anything.
Right.
And when he went over everything, he was like, "Hey, you really need to start getting out, taking walks, maybe go to the gym and stuff like that." And Chris, honestly, the walking was my thing. I started out
Mm.
walking,
Okay.
and I was putting in basically every day about 3, 4 miles a day.
Really?
And yeah, and enjoyed it. One day I saw this older white guy. He was cycling and stuff. So when he turned around, he came back. I said, "Hey, how do you like cycling and stuff?" He was like, "I've been cycling for like 30 some years." And I was
Wow.
like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "You should try it. It's great for your cardio. Uh, just something that gets your joints, that arthritis and stuff, get rid of all of
Uh
that."
huh.
And Chris, I went, I went to Walmart and I got a Walmart bike, a mongoose. I probably
The
paid
mongoose.
about
That's right.
for
We
anybody
know
that
about
got
the
a mongoose.
mongoose.
For anybody got a mongoose, no offense,
Yep. Nope. It's all good.
no offense. But I got the mongoose and I went out there, Chris, and I think I did half a mile, and I was like, "Whoa, I can't do this." Because I'm breathing all hard and stuff like that. It's not the same when you're grown starting out cycling than when
Right.
you're a kid. Put the bike up for about 2 weeks, and then I came back out. I did a mile. 2 days later, after the soreness wore off, I went out, did another mile, 2 miles, and stuff. And
Mm.
gradually, Chris, I started making a routine. I started asking questions about cycling, the benefits, and stuff like that. And I started getting all these pointers from other guys. And within a year, I had came off my blood pressure medicine. I had came off my diabetic medication,
Okay.
um, and I start seeing the weight come off as well.
Okay.
But the mental aspect of it, I started enjoying it because it gave me something to do. Go out there, you got a headset on, you got that mind. that music going and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So it
Hmm.
just took you away from, the busy part of your life and stuff. So you'll see people that jog and you see people that cycle.
Hmm.
It's a chemical that give you like a natural high.
Yep.
And you see runners and you see cyclists, they're gonna do it regardless. Some do it in the rain. Now I don't do it in the rain,
Right.
but
Right.
it's the enjoyment. It's not just physically, it's mentally. And that's where I picked it up and I just start running with it. I didn't cycle year round until
Okay.
last year, and I started cycling year round. And the reason I did it, I was getting to the point where I started in March.
Uh huh.
So I was falling behind the curve with everybody else that were doing it year round,
Hmm.
and they were doing it 30 and 40 miles. I was doing a little huffing and puffing. So this one guy told me, you need to start cycling year round and stuff.
Wow.
And once I started, the conditioning with it and stuff, it's like no other.
Jamie, the type of rides that you usually go on, like what kind of rides, and what has been like one of the most memorable rides you've been on?
Okay, so during the week, I put in 20, 30 miles. I cycle four, 4 or 5 times a week, 20, 30 miles. And then I do a
Each
lot
whoa,
of
whoa, whoa.
organi.
Each ride 20, 30
Yes,
miles.
yes,
Okay. All right. I
yes.
just I just wanted to clarify.
Yes. And I'm on the downside of it. I got friends now. I'm like 2,500 miles so far. I got one partner. He has 8,000 miles. His goal is 15,000 miles for the year. Yeah. But um I've done Bo Jackson ride in Auburn,
Mm,
Alabama that he
yep.
does for the tornado victims every year.
Hmm.
And the One Love is one of my favorite up in Atlanta. And
Yeah.
that's
Yes.
yeah, that's where all the black cyclists from all over the country, Jamaica and Canada, they all converge, which in 2 weeks I'll be up there. They all converge in Atlanta for 4 days of nothing but cycling, fellowship, and just laughter. It's like no other. But my most memorable one was actually this year, where I got to do the Selma to Montgomery ride,
Oh,
where they
nice.
they celebrate the anniversary of I think Bloody
Absolutely.
Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, and just to get up on that bridge, and it was like 20 something degrees, but you didn't mind because you felt that aura just being up on that bridge and stuff. And
Oh yeah.
then for the people that came all over to, just be a part of it and
I
stuff.
can
It
imagine.
was it,
Yeah.
it was 51 miles and 20 something degree weather. It was my favorite.
Ooh, man. So whoa, whoa, stay right there. 51 miles. So again, I don't want to get too off course here. No pun intended. What the longest what's the longest ride you've been on?
A century. Yeah,
And
and
what
and and
where did that take place?
that was on the Comet Trail. There's a trail in Atlanta, and it goes from Smyrna, Georgia, to Piedmont, Alabama. Chief La Dega Trail.
Oh,
And I love to call that it's like Black Mecca. Because you
okay.
see all these beautiful black people out there walking, and they got their kits on, and they're on their bikes and stuff, and the bikes look like Escalades, they look like Porsche and stuff. Your eyes get wide, like a kid
Okay.
in a candy store.
All right. So I will say this though, in my defense of being a biker, I bike, right?
A biker, yeah.
Um, I got my bike tuned up a couple weeks ago, I think 2 or 3 weekends ago. Anyway, um, the guy was showing me other bikes, but they were road bikes, and I was like,
Yeah,
I said, I do plan to get there one day.
I'm
However,
not there yet.
yeah, I'm on that intermediate thing. I'm not. Nope. No. 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 I said I'm still an athlete at heart, but
Right.
the older I get, the more and more I realize that I have limitations. right? And I take them seriously. I'm not just going to jump out there, right? Because
Right.
I'm an athlete. No. I have nothing to prove to no one. But I
Uh,
said that to say I did tell him, because he said what you said. He was like, well, hold up, Mr. Jones. We do have different rides. We have our,
mhm.
and he was giving me the technical terms. I can't even.
The A group, B group,
Yeah,
C group,
right.
eight,
And yeah, I'm
18 to
like,
22
yeah,
miles.
yeah, right. I'm in this group back here, over here. I said, no,
Right.
y'all can have all that other stuff, but he said, yeah, man, just we have our different, groups or what have you, and I've seen folks since I've been doing this. I think he's been doing it 10 or what did he say, over 10 years, and I'm talking about from an instructor type of
Right.
standpoint, right?
Mhm.
Um, but he's seen folks, from group A, B, or whatever, whichever way,
Mhm.
to the going to the next, what have you. And he said it's the most gratifying thing to
It
see,
is. It
from
is.
where some of the folks came.
It is.
For now, I'm gonna continue to ride my what kind of bike do I have? I have a
A
Jamie.
hybrid.
I, it
It's a
Jamie,
hybrid or a mountain.
hey, look, it's probably not even a hybrid. Oh, you know what? It's a straight up mountain bike. It is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking at it now. That's why I keep looking over. It's a straight up mountain bike, and I'm not ashamed to say it publicly. No, I'm not.
Don't be.
Because at some point, God willing, we're gonna do another segment, and I'm gonna be telling a different story.
Right. Right. Right.
Now,
Actually,
don't
we should do the segment while you're riding with me.
Okay, let me get on to the next. See, now you talking. See, I was about to say, now you talking crazy. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how
Right.
it goes.
Right.
Is it from just a overall health and wellness standpoint? Why would you recommend it?
Chris, I'm so glad you asked that. And I'm 53.
Hmm.
Uh, so no matter what age you are, cycling, because of the cardio and the aerobics, it helps you. Uh, it helps you with your joints. As we get older, a lot of us have arthritis and stuff. So it helps with your joints, heart function. But cycling more than anything else helps with the mind, because as you get older, a lot of people deal with depression and stuff, and it's been proven, and it's been researched that cycling is good to offset depression, or some kind of mental ailments and stuff. And it comes with a lot of benefits as far as stamina, endurance, and stuff like that. But overall well-being, when you're involved in cycling as well as running,
Hmm.
two of the ones that come to mind. And it's a low impact. There's not a lot of trauma
That's
on your
true. That's
joints,
true.
because it's a mechanical exercise, so you don't have to worry about pounding on your joints and stuff. But a lot of people don't realize cycling also help with your core around your stomach as well, because you
Right.
do use the lower portion of your stomach when you're doing the repetition with the pedals.
Hey, you,
Yeah.
hey, you've pushed me a little closer to the ledge of cycling, a little closer.
A little closer.
But again, I believe in that crawl before you walk kind of thing. So I'm gradually getting there. Uh,
I'll get
but
you there.
but again, I I'm gonna get
Mhm.
there. Now,
I'll get you there.
hey Jamie, I'm totally switching gears right quick. When I spotlighted you a minute ago, duh on me, was when I really saw the jerseys behind you, the Waynesboro Purple Hurricanes. Oh my! See, but our folks know about this. I got to do it again so I can.
So over here, Waynesboro Purple Hurricane, the one and only, Burke County Bears. And I wear those jerseys more than any other jersey. I get about 50 jerseys, but these two
Oh,
jerseys right here,
uh huh.
normally when I go out of town and I'm cycling, I'm normally wearing one of those because I love to represent my hometown.
Oh man, hey Jamie, thanks so much for all of that information. So, any last words that you want to share with us? Any organization, club, anything like that?
Yes. Just a couple things. So I am a member of three clubs.
Okay.
One club in Atlanta, Level Up Cycling Club. There's another club in Columbia, South Carolina, Major Taylor, South Carolina, and my own particular club, the Road Bike Army out of Augusta.
The Road Bike
And
Army.
yeah, yeah,
I
it's a
like
bunch of
that.
veterans. It's a bunch of veterans. But I encourage everyone, if you can, just get out, get on the bike, and just ride at your own pace. With cycling and running, your only competition is yourself. So don't look at how fast someone else is going. Just get out there, work up a little sweat, enjoy the moment out there on the trail, on the road and stuff, and you will be amazed at the benefits you get from cycling. I started with it, I love it, and I hadn't looked back.
And haven't looked back. That's what I'm talking about. Jamie, this man, you got me motivated, man. The, lo- the longer you talk, the more I can see myself on a cycle.
I'll get you there.
Hey, I don't know if I need to talk to you more or talk to you less. Hey, just saying, homeboy. Just saying. No,
Just don't
man.
come down here again without your bike.
So you know what? Noted. Will do. Will do. Hey, man, Jamie. Thanks so much for joining me. This has been some great information. I seriously learned way more than I'd anticipated. I knew you were going to come with some good nuggets, man. But just knowing who you are, but no, I got some major takeaways, man, and it's just a good story of how
Awesome.
you began and where you are now with respect to it, man. That's good stuff. So, and to the audience, thanks for your continued support. I hope you guys got a wealth of information as well. The monthly observance topics are found on the Matters page. I got to plug, the subscription, right? You got to subscribe to the channel, right, Jamie?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Hey, but look, yeah, thanks again, guys. Thanks for your continued support. This was presented to you by lifewriting.com, where writing speaks.